Okay, let's call this meeting to order. Stand for a pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call. Mr. Brennan?
Here.
Mrs. Burns?
Yes.
Sue Baker? Here.
Yes. Okay, approval of minutes?
I would move that we approve last month's minutes as written. Did anybody have any, do we have any
Corrections?
amendments, corrections?
I don't have any.
Okay, I would like to move we accept last month's minutes as written.
And I will second that. Okay, all those in favor of approving the minutes as published? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Okay, Jenny.
All right, thank you for rescheduling. I appreciate you guys doing it. Went through all the rigmarole. Hopefully we won't do it again for another 4 years. So. All right. Dates of note. Genealogy, I don't know what's going on, so I'm probably going to call that dog in and say that we're probably not doing that anymore. I'll keep the publicity up, but I haven't heard from Joe.
Joe at all?
So I don't. If anyone runs into him, holler. But I.
So just say that you know will not be meeting.
Yeah, yes, please. Thank you so much. Thanks. Wednesday afternoon book club meets tomorrow. We'll be reading Stoner by John Williams. Not what you think, but it's more of a classic novel. Score workshop. We'll continue meeting every Wednesday of the month for January, February. The Friends meeting will be meeting on February 5th at 6:30. The social media marketing workshop continues to meet every Thursday. They're doing quite well. Writers group is meeting still hopefully on the second Thursday of each month. Attendance has been kind of up and down, but I think they're hanging in there. And then we are in for a busy month. We have Incredible India with Jennifer Perkins, Clausen resident, talking about her trip to India on Monday, January 22nd. We have another coloring party on Wednesday, January 24th at 6 o'clock. We have a Saturday afternoon card making program with Kathy Woodward, and that's at 2:30 on Saturday, February 3rd. We have our American Girl Paper Crafting Fun program, and that is on Saturday, January 27th at 10:30. Pause is back for the new year, and the first Pause group will meet on January 31st at 4:30. Preschool and story time and parent talk time has started again, so our winter session is in full swing. Tomorrow night, a melody from the Clausen Historical Society Museum will be having a program about caring for your quilts, and that starts at 6:30. So, and then Martin Powerlap will have office hours on January 29th at 3:30. And then we will have a Valentine's Day program on Saturday, February 10th, starting at 10:30. So that's what's going on. It's a little busy, but we're good. Attendance. So, some flyers, not everything, but pretty. Oh, and here is the Caring for Your Quilts program flyer too. Attendance for December, we had 209 youth attend children's programs.
Do you have that?
Yep, I do. Yep. No, I'm sorry. There you go. 52 attended the preschool storytime session. 107 for the talk time. 40 for our Star Wars Saturday. 3 for pop. Yeah, actually it was pretty good. I know there was concern that it seemed lower, but 40. I'm not complaining on 40. I don't know. Pause, we had 3, and then for our snow day movie, thank you, Mr. Brennan, we had 7.
Did you come?
I did.
He was an active participant.
And
so.
what was the movie?
Arthur Christmas, which is now everybody's favorite, not Christmas movie, but animated Christmas movie.
I see, okay.
It's true. Even my own family watched it for Christmas. So thank you, Mr. Brennan. Again, Clausen Genealogy was canceled for December. I said technical difficulties, but I'm not sure what's going on. 4 attended in the month of December the SCORE workshop. 7 attended the Wednesday afternoon book club on December 20th. 7 attended our social media marketing workshops for December, and 1 attended the writers workshop on December 14th. So we'll see how that goes. For publicity, community outreach, our January showcase, library employee Ann McDonald's collection of Coca-Cola items.
Because she did
The girls got a lot of collections.
Yes.
Yes. So, supposedly, the tutoring from International Academy and Clausen NHS will be returning this Thursday. I haven't heard, and I didn't get flyers, but I am always hopeful. Thank you to the Friends of the Library and the Junior National Honor Society for taking down the Christmas tree on January 4th. And just a reminder that the Overdrive, the downloadable books, the app is now called Libby, and we have the new instructions up at the front desk. So,
Libby.
yep, and I'll give that to you soon. So that is what's going on here.
That's something.
It's a much easier download,
Oh.
much more straightforward. The patrons seem to be responding to it pretty well. So we've updated it on our website and it's switched out the flyers, so everyone knows. It's Libby. Director's update. On Wednesday, December 13th, 2017, we had to close the library early at 6 p.m. due to the snow. We tried to hang in there as long as we could. I don't know if anyone remembers that snowy day. It was pretty bad. So anyway, I talked to Mark and we just shut it down. The circulation changeover continues on. Meetings are taking place of when we'll have training. Again, it looks like April. I'll try to send as many people as I can from the library to training, but I think we're going to have to do a lot of on-site training with the staff. And they're still aiming for end of May for the launch. So far, so good. Everything is transferring okay. Just a reminder, the Clausen Union Methodist Church has an after-school program. We have a flyer out front and on Tuesdays and Fridays. I know they think they're going to have a meeting this week to discuss
I was going to say, have you heard anything about
where the future is going.
Yeah.
They're trying.
It's bad.
They're trying.
It is because they put so much time and
Oh my
effort and
gosh.
money. Yes, lots of money buying more Wi-Fi and all kinds of stuff.
I know.
It's a shame.
Oh, I know. I know. Jean comes in and gives me the update. Stay strong. Anything we can do. The Friends of the Library, in conjunction with Parks and Rec, will be having a summer concert series in June and in August. I'm sorry, I don't have that exact.
That's Friends and
Parks and Rec. There was a positive push from Friends of the Library for some concerts in the gazebo, so we'll be having 2 in the gazebo. So
I love the picture of the gazebo that you guys put
Did
up
you like that
last
little
week.
video?
Yes, it was beautiful.
thank you. Yeah, Kristen's like, ooh, good timing. So
Art, what day are the concerts going to be on?
I believe, don't super quote me, it's like mid-June, like the 13th or 18th,
But not the date, the day.
a Monday
Oh, okay,
Oh,
so it's
it'll be
going
on
to
Monday?
it's going to be a day that we are open?
in the evening, right? So it'll be something like 7 to 8:30. So the library will be closed by the time the concert ends. So they have
Okay.
2 bands already lined up.
I just wondered, would you be open when it happened? Parking and
Oh,
other
right.
issues.
There may, hopefully not, but
Yeah.
yeah, we'll still be functioning. And then the Friends, I believe, plan on selling beverages or items as a fundraiser along with it. Also, it's been requested that I have maybe a little mini book sale in conjunction with it also in August, but that's still a work in progress. So just update, we're having concerts in the gazebo. The state aid report has been turned in, so we have completed survey season. On February 1st, I'll be meeting with the director of the Oakland County Library to discuss how they can help us, how they operate, and what services they can offer our patrons. They're also in conjunction with the law library, and I use a lot of their legal resources when patrons come in and need legal guidance. I can't do it. I shouldn't. I'm not going to, but they are good guides for assistance with that. So things for like wills, trusts, quick claim deeds, things like that. But anyway, the director will be coming in, and she and I will be talking about how to continue to promote them. My American Library Association membership has been renewed for $140. The Campbell's Labels for Education program has ended, so, and thank you to everyone who participated in
I
that.
thought that ended last year.
Yeah, we finally got an official note, like, should it stop? So,
Oh.
yeah, so that's it. Yeah, we did too, and then the note came out, they're like, so I don't know, people were still hopeful, but it's done, so. Mayor Woolley has requested that she would like to see ornaments on the Christmas tree by the library next year. So Parks and Rec and the library will be doing a joint children's ornament making program the night of the tree lighting at the library. So get your November 2018 calendars out and mark it down. So the children will be, that night, you know, when the museum is open and Melody has their stuff going on and they're getting ready to carol and Santa's coming down, you know, the drill.
Mhm.
Anyway, before all that, the children can come in and make a natural, safe nature craft and we'll hang it on the tree for Mayor Woolley's request.
Okay.
So, she would like to see ornaments, so we worked with Kathy Leethouse.
No,
Just
Lights.
just like,
Oh, you mean.
Yeah, sorry.
Got you, I'm sorry.
Sorry, no, I'm sorry, the
I'm
outside
thinking of the
Christmas tree.
library.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
So,
God, sorry.
No, and it'll be,
I wasn't connecting.
no, that's all right, I should have made that a little clearer, a little, quite honestly, my head's not in November 28th quite yet, but.
what if you don't have very many children?
What you doing that night, Eva? You gonna come over and make an ornament with me? So we're,
So they'll be like pine cones.
exactly, no peanut butter, because.
That's,
Yeah.
allergies.
Allergies. So I think Kristen has already picked out a Cheerios-friendly nature bird happy craft. We already got clearance from code enforcement because we don't, you know, are we going to be
Yeah, we don't
attracting?
wanna- right.
Right. So we've got an exception to the rule that we can hang our Cheerios and natural twine out there. So anyway, get your 2018 November calendar out.
Okay.
It's happening. TLN will be coming and doing their quarterly visit on Wednesday, January 31st. Also, or
They will do.
they will do it, sorry. Yeah, they will. Thank you. The MEL homepage has been redesigned, so if you're logging in to request books or look at any databases, don't panic, it's been redesigned. But if anyone has any questions, let me know. And I don't know if anyone heard at the end of the year, beginning of the year, Royal Oak had some water damage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we took a lot of their patrons in for a day or two. So they were very grateful. But yeah, for Royal Oak, that was kind of not the way
Was
you
there
wanted.
much damage?
I don't think it was horrible. Could have been a lot worse.
Mhm.
Enough that they had to continue to shut down for a while. But they're back and running, so I think they're okay. But we had a lot of people who had never been here before, so that was a nice way to introduce us.
Maybe they'll come back.
Yeah, actually, I have seen some faces come back. So yeah, so that worked out okay. Patron issues, suggestions, and incidents. Royal Oak. Patron gave the staff a card thanking them for always going above and beyond their jobs to help the patron. Sorry, I don't know what the heck happened with that, but I swear, Sue, that's December 18th. I had to call the police. You choose the date. I had to call the police for assistance with the after-school kids. We had a really good run, so it was just a very large number in the library. It wouldn't quiet down. We had decent control, but they just wouldn't quiet down. They were, we were having trouble with them blocking the exit outside. It was kind of rattling some of the patrons trying to come into the building. So we asked them to go. They continued to kind of block the entrance and exit. So I called Troy Dispatch and just asked if the Clawson Police could just drive through the parking lot. They didn't have to get out, just to kind of show a presence, like, hey, we really mean, please.
Yeah.
But no, the police came out and they got out of the cars and had a nice chat with the youth.
Good.
Yes, and so I think.
And did the chat help?
I believe it did help.
Good.
I did
Very
read.
good.
So they came in and talked to us for a little bit. So, like I said, we've had a pretty good run. Our monitor Taylor's doing a fantastic job. We've had to ask students to go here and there, but that was to make it all the way to December with 1 police calls. Pretty good. So, and our clerk, Chris Carter, received a formal note in our suggestion box saying that she is wonderful. So thank you to the patron that did that, Mr. Brennan. So I've got the evidence right here going into my notes. So, thank
It
you.
was done under duress.
Under dress, yes.
It was done under stress.
Bad when they can recognize your handwriting.
Or when you sign it.
Oh.
So.
That helps,
That
right?
helps. So
I was gonna
anyway.
point that out to her.
It's okay, right. Okay, staff updates. Again, just a reminder, one of my clerks might have federal jury duty. She went on January 3rd and has to go back next week for several days for selection. And if she is selected, she'll be gone 7 to 9
Oh
weeks
my
until March.
goodness.
I know. I have already said to the staff, no one can get sick.
Now, is that once a week?
She'll be every
Or
day,
Every day?
for 7 to
Holy
9 weeks
shit.
until
On
March.
that trial for the,
She said she can't tell any of us, obviously,
Yeah.
what she's being interviewed for. So she'll call next Monday night to see if she's got to go back down. If she does, it's a 3-day selection process at least. And then if she gets called up, we won't see her until March or so.
Oh.
So I
The drill was like once a week. Once a week.
So I've got all staff on standby,
Yeah.
and we will just do what we can do. We'll call in subs, and I don't know. She said it goes till mid-afternoon. She might try to come in afterwards. See how you feel. You know.
yeah, after you sat there all day long.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, hopefully I'll have an update for you next month on how that turns out. You know, I'm all in support of jury duty, but I'm not gonna lie, 7 to 9 weeks down with my clerk that puts in the most hours. I'm gonna pinch a little
That'll be
bit.
hard.
Marie Rossett is now on the new committee to assist with training and marketing materials for the circulation committee. So she was on the committee to help select, and now she's carried over. So, which is also good because that will help us. Building issues. For some reason, we're having a number of light bulbs going out and need to be replaced. I think it's just time. I don't think there's anything.
They all went in at the same time?
Yeah, all of a sudden, they're all
going
like
at-
going, so I
yeah.
think it's age. The ballast seems fine, but
Oh.
we've had them over a great deal.
Oh, I just saw the first line.
Oh, yes, we have a new cleaning company who started the first week of January,
Oh,
so.
really?
And that's for the whole.
The whole city, yeah.
Who was it this
Yeah,
time?
Rome?
We
Or
had,
something like that.
we had Romeko, however you say
Right,
it,
yeah.
right, and now her name is Rachel, and she started her own company, so they.
Oh, it's an individual?
Exactly, right, yep, so, so far so good, so, nice,
Okay.
nice catch.
On building issues, I wondered, you said the water damage. That got me thinking, has anybody looked at our roof in the last year? Because
Oh,
we
that's a
had
good question.
some,
We had tears.
yeah, and I was wondering,
I could
a lot of times you have like the ice build up and then it widens the tears because the ice melts and gets under
Yeah,
there.
but you also don't want them walking up there.
No.
Right, I have that giant note, I was like, down.
No, I don't
But
know,
I
I just wondered if our roof had been looked at. I know we haven't had water damage, but
No.
if you see something, it's sometimes easier to prevent it than to fix it.
Right.
Yeah, I can ask. You're
And if we ask, we can ask them not to go on the roof in their golf spikes.
right. Right. No, I can ask him to do that, so that's not a problem. So,
And did we bring our owl in for the winter?
hopefully, yeah, that wasn't a fun day watching the snow come down the
No.
computer, so oh my gosh, like an Eva up at the crack of dawn. The PNC account is holding at $3,541.22. And I have ledger. This is for the end of November. Thank you. I'll be sure Claire and Adam have
We need to go to more seminars.
Yeah,
I think she
we've been
needs to
doing
go to
too
more
many
seminars.
online free ones,
Yeah.
I know.
Well, that's good, no, I just was saying.
No, I know. Chris and I were laughing about that. More and more, that seems to be the way, and thanks to our memberships.
Yeah.
She might try to go to the Spring Institute in March, so I'm hoping she'll do that one.
What do you get for, you just mentioned, did you have a license or something that you renewed?
the American Library Association membership.
Okay, what do you get for your membership?
So we get to do seminars, online webinar stuff. They keep me more posted on what's going on in Washington DC with budget, with trends and things like that. So they keep me educated. Also, we get a lovely discount on all promotional materials that support library, things like that. If ever I have a problem, when we had our book challenge last year, we called them and talked to their legal department about how to properly handle that situation. So they're just our go-to, any questions, feelings, education, promotional materials.
Okay.
They are there for us, so quite
And
helpful,
do we
very
have
nice
to
people.
renew that yearly, or?
We do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we just started that. I think it was stopped a while ago just because of budget, and we've just reintroduced that maybe 1 or 2 budgets ago. For a while, it was just Michigan Library Association for Kristen and I.
Do you and Kristen have other professional things that you hook up with, like the head librarians in this area?
Correct, yeah.
Do
Yeah.
stuff like that?
So like I said, Michigan Library Association, we both belong to that, and then there's various pockets within that of focus groups. And then, yes, the TLN directors all keep in touch, and then there's various committees
I
within.
know you don't need it as much now that you're a veteran head librarian.
No, it's only been 3+ some
But
odd
when
years.
you were a new head librarian, did you find it useful to belong to these?
It did.
associations?
It did help a great deal because obviously I was still trying to figure out things of that nature. And they're great. Oftentimes I'll send out a question just to the group. There's maybe about 40 or 50 of us, like, what do you think of this situation or what's going on? So yeah, it is quite helpful. And it's interesting to see what else people
What
are,
the other ones are
yeah,
doing.
it's because then more than likely you two have experienced that also. So, and TLN, I can't say enough. They were great. I'm always on the phone with them for help. So it was money well spent. And then just a reminder that we upped our speed and that.
Yeah, we were questioning
Yeah.
that 7,
Right,
whether
so
that
each
was a
year.
yearly or for the whole.
Yeah, so the new amount will be $5,774.80. Angela, I talked to Angela or Angie McElhaney at TLN. That's the total amount per year for 3 years. But she said, please remember you receive an E-rate check every fall for 60%, which will go towards that, so it won't be so painful. So by going from 50 to 20, the difference is about $700, but that's what we'll pay each year for more speed and more oomph to our network, which will be quite helpful as we go along.
But then you get the rebate.
And then the rebate at 60%, right,
And
right.
So it's not,
Yeah, it's not
it's not
as,
as big a.
but I just thought, well, they're
Yeah.
offering it, let's do this
Oh,
now. And then with the 60% E-rate reimbursement,
Yeah.
let's do this. So anyway, that, I know that was asked last time, so I want to make sure to put that in there. I don't have any unfinished business. For new business, I did sign us up for RB Digital subscription, which was Zinio. It's the downloadable e-magazines. Our subscription will start on March 1st. We will be the 95th library to join the group.
What does RB stand for?
I don't know.
Just wondered.
I don't know. They
'Cause
changed
when
it over.
Zinio.
I like
although-
Zinio, but apparently we're going with RB Digital now. So we're getting trained starting in February. The staff will be trained. They'll send us links and promotional materials. We'll be prorated for 2 months from March 1st to April 30th at a cost of $280.90. And then the full year renewal from May 1st, 2018 to April 30th, 2019 will be $1,769.73.
And we have that budget too,
We do, well, we have that budgeted from our gift.
from our gift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
So-
I do have a question on that. Do we have any way to track how many people are using this? Like,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
So we'll know how many.
Absolutely, just as, yeah, absolutely, just as in each month in my agenda stats, I put out how many are using the overdrive or the downloadable books. Yep,
I
we'll
just
be able to
wondered.
track, that's a great question.
you know,
Yeah,
like we have our count on patrons coming in the door.
Yep.
Well, that's a very rough count.
correct,
It's
just as gonna,
It's a very rough count because, you know, if a mom
People
comes
going
in
in
with
and out.
3 kids, she doesn't, open the door for every kid, they may all be
Right.
patrons, or somebody
Right.
opens the door for somebody behind them or somebody going out. So it's a very rough count. I just wondered if we had some way to track how many people actually,
Yep.
not that there's anybody in this room presently that would use e-downloadable magazines, but there may be quite a few patrons that may be interested. And as time goes on, more and more people may find out about it.
Right.
And I don't know if it's going to be cost effective to initially, but I think it will expand.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, our numbers have stayed pretty consistent on the ebooks, but I think the magazines, people, like, it's pretty slick, it's pretty straightforward to use. Lots and lots and lots of magazines that's kind of poking around, so
Okay.
it's nice. We'll, of course, continue to keep our hard copy magazines because that's still a popular collection. A lot of the publishers have been paring it down,
Oh, yeah.
not monthly, no,
Quarter.
bi-monthly, quarterly, or suspended, so that renewal is coming up in April, so it'll be interesting to see what makes the cut and what didn't, but this will be a nice supplement to that. And the other new businesses that we'll be having per the gift committee and Blair's recommendation and the board's recommendation, our CPR first aid training this Friday from 9 to 1. Cindy Morton, a registered nurse, she also does our babysitters workshop, will be coming in and training us. The cost will be $30 per person. We'll have 6 from the library, and the correction is 3 now from the Department of Public Works will also be joining
Oh,
us.
cool.
I opened it up to other departments, brought it up at staff meeting, and you know, it's important that we all get trained. She said she could do just CPR or first aid, and I said, let's do it all. So she's giving us a very, very, very discounted rate, and so I have a check please that I'll need help signing for $180, and that will be coming from the gift account also.
That's good.
Yeah, so thank you for that. I opened it up to all staff, and we figured Friday would be best, and I was pretty impressed. Half my staff was willing to come in on their day off to do this. So.
Good.
Yeah.
And the DPW is.
And DVW is coming in too. So, yeah, not too bad. So, go employees. So that's what I have, like I said.
That says something good about our employees. doesn't
It does. It's
They
very-
care.
They do care.
That's 9
So,
people, yeah.
yeah, that's not a bad crowd showing up to learn. And she's great. Yeah, no, all are welcome. So, yeah, and Cindy's really nice. We've had a long relationship with her, so she's very good. I like her a lot. But that's all I have for new business. I don't know if anyone has anything for. Yeah, I didn't want to get too, I appreciate again everyone rerouting life. So.
Well, we're glad that you're back.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I hadn't called in 4 years. That was pretty good. That freaked my staff out.
Yeah.
I gotta go home. They're like, please go home. So,
I move we adjourn the meeting at 9:55.
35.
Oh, sorry, 9:35.
35.
Yes. That's my watch.
Now I have
Oh,
9:35.
okay, mine didn't stop. I just, okay, sure. 9:35. Okay. I'll second.
And it has been moved and seconded to adjourn a meeting. All those in favor?
Aye.
How'd I do,
Opposed?
Howie?